It was a crisp autumn weekend when a group of 5 friends decided to go camping in the remote woods of the Pacific Northwest. The friends, Sarah, Alex, Emily, Ryan, and Jake, were all in their mid-20s and looking forward to a weekend of reconnecting with nature and each other. The group arrived at their campsite just as the sun was beginning to set, casting an eerie glow over the dense forest. They set up their tents and started a campfire, laughing and joking as they roasted marshmallows and drank beer. As the night grew darker, the friends began to tell ghost stories, each one trying to outdo the last with tales of haunted cabins and malevolent spirits. Sarah, who had always been a bit of a thrill seeker, suggested they go for a walk through the woods in search of a rumored abandoned cabin that was said to be haunted. Despite the protests of the more cautious members of the group, Sarah led the way into the forest, guided only by the light of the full moon. The trees loomed ominously overhead, their branches twisting and reaching out like skeletal fingers. After what felt like hours of walking, they stumbled upon the cabin, its weathered boards creaking in the wind. The group hesitated, unsure whether to go inside or turn back. Sarah, however, was undeterred and pushed open the door, revealing a dilapidated interior covered in dust and cobwebs. As they explored the cabin, a sense of unease settled over the group. Strange noises echoed through the rooms, and shadows seemed to move of their own accord. Ryan suggested they leave, but before they could make their way to the door, a piercing scream cut through the night. They turned to see Emily clutching her arm, blood seeping from a deep gash. Panic set in as they realized they were not alone in the cabin. Something unseen and malevolent lurked in the shadows, picking them off one by one. The friends tried to stick together, but the entity seemed to anticipate their every move, separating them with supernatural ease. Jake was the next to fall, his screams echoing through the forest as he was dragged into the darkness. Sarah, Alex, and Ryan huddled together, their hearts pounding in fear. They knew they were being hunted, but they had no idea by what or why. As they frantically searched for a way out, a figure emerged from the shadows, its eyes glowing with a malevolent light. Before they could react, the entity lunged at them, its claws tearing through flesh and bone. Sarah, Alex, and Ryan fought back with all their strength, but they were no match for the supernatural force that surrounded them. In their final moments, as their lifeblood seeped into the forest floor, Sarah, Alex, and Ryan knew they were doomed. The entity had no mercy, no remorse. It had claimed them for its own, adding their souls to the legion of lost spirits that haunted the remote woods. As dawn broke over the horizon, the cabin stood silent and still once more, its secrets buried under layers of dust and decay. The world moved on, unaware of the horror that had transpired in the dark of the night. And so, the tragic tale of 5 friends lost to the darkness became just another cautionary legend, a chilling reminder of the dangers that lurked in the shadows of the woods.